his career coming to an end tonight by his choice. Looking forward to it. And started way back in 1987. It is time to introduce the starting lineup for tonight's first 40 lap of main event. Starting on the pole will be Jacob Herrick. He'll be in car number 47. Brian Roby is going to go off in the number 2 position alongside. Brett Reservi is in the number 45. Jeffrey Gallup is going to start in the 4th spot. And he is in car number 4, the 27M. Derek is going to start in the 5th spot. 6th it will be Derek Rippon. Will start in the 6th spot on the outside in the Casella car. Starting on the inside of the next row, row number 7, it'll be the 17, Padani Lashua. Trick Alexander is going to start alongside in the 8th spot. Car number 93, George Sherman is in the number 93. He starts 9th on the grid. Starting in the 10th position is going to be the number 55, Ryan Doucette. Starting 11 in the number 11 is going to be Andy Shaw on the inside. And then we have car 50, Kyle Medeiros Jr. is in the outside position starting in the 12th position. Next up, it is going to be the 16M8, and that's going to be Joey Duran making his first start here at the USA Speedway in a modified. Welcome to the series, Joey. And on the outside, it will be car number 16, Colby Fourniers, making his first start here with the series tonight. Racing with the series over the last 15 years. On the outside of the next row, in the 15th starting spot, it'll be car number 54, Ben Boland. Alongside, it's going to be number 7, Kurt Bidget in the 16th starting position. 17th starting spot will be car number 12, and that will be Bello in the number 12. And on the outside, it's going to be last week's feature winner up at Claremont, and by virtue of that, he automatically starts in the 18th starting spot. And that is going to be the 50K car. Matt Kimball is behind the wheel of the 50K car. The 27I is going to start in the 19th position. That is Kevin Iannarelli. And starting in the 20th position, car number 9 out of Millis, Massachusetts, that is Tommy Barrett. "40 laps will be the difference." And that will be the 40 laps will be the distance for the first race. The same will apply for race number 2. Right now, we are going to count it down. We'll start at number 5, and we want you folks out in the grandstands to make it nice and loud and nice and clear. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentlemen, start your engines. Ground pounders, come into life. second and starter Don Wara. He's going to get them to start their hot lap. Modified Racing Series ready for 40 laps of wheel-to-wheel, open-wheel racing here at the Lee USA Speedway. The first of two. Final event of the year for the Modified Racing Series, wrapping up the 18th year of competition. 18 years this series has been a part of motorsports in the Northeast. A truly great series, one to be watched, one to travel with, one to come about with. The Modified Racing Series here at the high bank of the Lee USA Speedway, in the Hampshire Speed Plant, ready to come to life. You can see the all-new lighting system that has been installed. It just, in the last week or so, they put the finishing touches on it for now. They are going to be putting a lot of attention down the front straightaway and over in between the third and fourth corner. We do know that it is kind of shadowed over there, and that will be dealt with as we go forward. But lots of very positive comments last night with the new lighting, and you can see how bright it is out there in the first and second turns. Jacob Perry, he has been to victory lane already twice this year, ready to bring this field to green. Perry is flanked by Brian Roby, the son of a New Hampshire driver, who has also been to victory lane. Communication going on here with the tower with Bobby McElveen, the race director, and flagman Donnie down there. Donnie Horvath. Stand up and applaud Donnie Horvath, would you please?
Also, get ready to signal these drivers off as they make.
There you go.
Let's get on our feet. Let's give them a wave up. Let's show them what the ground pounders mean. Open wheel racing here at the Lee USA Speedway. On your feet, everyone. Give these guys a wave. They're ready to put on a show for you. Let's get excited.
The field is set as we get ready. Here comes the field of 20 cars, ready to do battle here at Lee USA. Roaring through that first and second turn, down the back straightaway. Perry's on the inside, Roby's on the outside. That's Brian Roby. And Roby is going to be the opening lap leader. Car number 4 is on the move.
Jeff Gallup looked hot in practice. Looked hot again. He's looking for a top spot, trying to get by Meserve on the front stretch. He's not quite going to get it done yet. Meserve holds that line.
Gallup looked good in his heat race. He's looking good right now as he settles into the back of Meserve. To the inside he goes. Derek Roby is in the number 27 car. Out of the number 2 corner. Down the back straightaway. Things got a little aggressive over in between 1 and 2 on that previous lap.
As we've all learned, 40 to go here in this event, but 40 more coming up later on.
Off the number 4 corner, down the straightaway they come. goes to tail down the back straightaway, but look at the action that is developed right behind the race leader. That's Jacob Perry. Perry is right there. And he was quick off the number 2 turn that time. I think he might have had a hit on the binders there for a bit. Let's set it up for you as they run now. You can see Roby's got the top spot. Jacob Perry is second. Third is Brett Meserve. Fourth, Jeffrey Gallant. Fifth is Derek Griffin. Then we've got Donnie Lashua in the 7th position. 8th is Kirk Alexander. Ryan Doucette is in the 9th spot. And Carl Medeiros is in the 10th position.
Jacob Perry, Brian Roby battling it out. Perry's not willing to give up that top spot. He wants to take that away from Roby. Roby working the outside line. Meserve trying to get between them, waiting for a mishap.
Boy, Jacob Perry looking good here on the inside as they go nerf bar to nerf bar down the back straightaway into the number 3 corner. We've seen this race go like this since the drop of the green flag. This has been very competitive right from the get-go at the drop of the green flag. Perry pulls away. Jacob Perry, young Charger out of Connecticut. Second generation racer. His dad's turned a lot of laps down in the state of Connecticut. And of course, right at the New London Waterford Speed Bowl, Dennis Perry. Opening up a good size lead here. No surprise, Perry was quick earlier on. 26 laps remaining. Down the back straightaway they go.
Back in the field, look at the number 9 coming. Tommy Barrett making the challenge, working the inside, trying to get up into that top spot.
Tommy Barrett will put on a show, there's no question. If he's got a good race car underneath him, he could really make his way to the front and make his presence known.
I've been watching Tommy since he first started. Always a good tire saver. He knows when to go. He has some great tooling coming up in the ranks.
Perry really opening up some real estate out there. Now we got a battle going on again for third. That's car number 4. Whoa, down onto the apron. And continuing on is car number 45. And that's Brett Meserve. Meserve in the 45 car.
Yeah, a big contact. Upset Meserve. Got it twisted up. So did a great job catching it. Right back.
Meserve doing a nice job staying with it.
All right, as we come to halfway, sticks in the air, 20 down, 20 more to go.
Through the shadows of the number 4 corner and down the chute. Jack Bacon's car, 2 of them in the event. Donnie Lashua behind the wheel in the other car. If you scan back through, you will find Matthew Kimball in the 50K car advancing. He just went by the start-finish line in 10th position. He's maintaining a hold. No, now he's gone into the 9th spot. So we've got the 50K and the 50 running 9 and 10. And Kimball started 18th in this race. Has made his way up to the 9th spot.
Gallup comes off the backstretch. Jared Roby looking at his back bumper. Got the other Jared Griffin time. He's breathing down his neck for 7 open wheel time.
We would like the guys that are down there at the fence to please get back into the grandstands for your own safety. The flag man has waved you away from the flag stand. Please get back into the grandstand. Caution is out. The car around at the top of the number 4 corner. Colby Fournier. Out for the first time this year. He and his dad, firefighters. Dad is the fire chief down in Berkeley, Massachusetts. Didn't have an opportunity to get down there today to get the function that I MC/hosted down in Groveland. Didn't have an opportunity to get out there and see some of these guys that have not been around this year. But we are grateful that they made the trip, and I think they like the Saturday idea. I suppose who wouldn't, right?
Who doesn't like Saturday night at their favorite short track racing facility? Doesn't matter whether it's here with us at Lee or any other short track. Please come and join us. We'd love to have you and your friends in attendance. That's what you better be hopeful.
Okay, scanning pit road, we see that Colby Fournier has gone into the pit area, and also George Sherman in car number 93 is on pit road. Perry is your leader. Roby is second. Gallup is third. Derek Roby is in the 4th position, and then Derek Griffin is in the number 5 spot. Those guys are kind of just hanging right now.
They are. They're locked in. They're kind of waiting their turn, buying their time. Fournier comes off pit road. Looks like he's got attention to that. Field's getting ready to double up. We're going back to action.
Alrighty. Fournier going to pick up the tail end. Okay, here they come. Green flag is out. Back to racing we go. Jeffrey Gallup down to the bottom in car number 4. And he's making his presence known, but look at Roby just scoot right by. Roby on the high side, and they're going to be nose to tail out of turn number 4. Now, Griffin. We're going to caution out here. We've got Medeiros going backwards. Medeiros going backwards here. And the number 15, thank goodness he was able to keep it out of the concrete and the fencing area.
He did a great job by everybody else that was right there. They split the field through the end, out to the outside. Medeiros was in contact with the other competitors, or the unfortunately not so forgettable wall here in the
Just as they came around the corner, it looked for the moment, can't be sure of it, but it certainly looked like there was a possibility that Derek Griffin was going to turn up the wick a little bit. Going 40, 13 remain. So if you got a wick to turn up, this is the time to do it.
Now's the time. Settle in, go in. Work the line you've been trying. Work the one that works. Gotta get it together, but there's not much left.
Ronnie Lashua is back in the 7th position. He had a strong run last week. Also a strong run a couple of weeks ago at Star Speedway. He was hooked up on the outside at Star, and he was on the way to the front, but simply ran out of time.
Getting Kurt Vision on the back stretch into a small window net is down. Maybe done for competition, at least for this feature event for tonight. Looks like he's going to need some aim to get off the track.
I want to hit on some highlights, if I can, on Don Horvath's racing career. We talked about his involvement and how he got started back in 1987, involved with NASCAR. He also flagged the Canaan Speedway dirt track. The Busch North Series, multiple positions he held in that series, including a flagman, tick inspector, and also on pit road. He's also worked for Cass, ISMA. He's also served ISMA as a race director as well. He's worked here at Lee in years gone by as a flagman and race director, push truck, and speedy dry. Whatever Donnie's been called upon to do, he was always there to get the job done and assist in any way that he could. He's been our MRS starter here for a few years, and he's also flagged for the Neiman Midgets. This old buzzard's been around. How do I say that? How do I know that? Well, I'll tell you what. It's right here. Racetracks that Donnie has flagged at: Lee, Star, White Mountain, Riverside Speedway in Groveton, Canaan Dirt and Asphalt, Oxford Plains, Beach Ridge Motor Speedway, New Hampshire Motor Speedway, Lime Rock, Holland Speedway, Riverside Park in Agawam, Thompson Speedway, Seacon Speedway, Dover, Delaware, Volusia Speedway in Florida, Waterford Speedboat, Thunder Road, Nazareth Speedway, Airborne Speedway, Jennerstown Speedway, Albany Saratoga Speedway, Monadnock, Claremont, Oswego, Stafford Motor Speedway, Tioga Motorsports Park, Wiscasset Speedway, Watkins Glen, Wall Stadium, and I am out of breath. That is
pedigree.
Yeah, it certainly is, and that is a real thing to be proud of. He came on board here in 1987. I bet you he never thought he'd be around here in 2021. Wow. Be proud, Donald.
All right, Matrix comparison. Sound engine on. Engine is off. Green is being displayed. John, what is up next as we try to complete our first 40 laps MRS Ground Founders feature?
Okay, they're looking good. Let's see if they look that good coming around the corner. Donnie will turn them loose. There they come. The motors come alive. The green flag is back out. Way up high. Car number 25, New Hampshire. Now you got a side-by-side battle going on right there for the number 2 spot. Wow, I am impressed with the number 4. He came out of the box today. Has not run at all with this series. And he is doing a great job, and it's Jeffrey Gallup out of Western Massachusetts. Ryan Roby still solid in the number 2 spot. Now, to the outside is going to be Brett Meservey in car number 5. Number 45 car, to be correct. And he stays right on the back bumper. There's going to be 10 laps to go.
Meservey, he wants that 3rd spot. If you recall, he and Gallup had some contact earlier in the race. Wonder if there's forgiveness or revenge in mind. Hopefully it's not. Meservey's a professional, always courteous race.
Brett comes right up behind the 3rd place car, Gallup. He's going to go to the inside, didn't find anything happening or developing there. And they come off the number 4 turn, and it's good to watch as the 45 and the 4 are trying to stay as close to each other as they can. Well, in this particular case, it'll be Meservey trying to stay as close as they can. Gallup would like to shake him free. I am happy to see the 27 in Derek Roby, who has run kind of a spiritually schedule this year. He's on the move. Oh, he almost had a little jingle over there. Things are fine as they come down the straightaway. Look at last Saturday night's feature winner, Matt Gibble in the 50K. He's making a late race charge. Good racing going on right here, folks, on the front straightaway. Donnie Lashler's on the high side. Lashler upstairs off of the number 2 corner down the chute as they work their way into the number 3 turn. Roby trying to catch up. They're going to get the 3 to go sign. 3 more laps to go for the race leader, Jacob Perry, out of Pawcatuck, Rhode Island. All right. 2 to go. Racing is heavy and strong out of turn number 4. Kimball down to the bottom trying to steal a spot there. He is racing side by side down the back straightaway. White flag is on. These guys are putting on a great show for the back of the pack right here on the front straightaway. Kimball's right up behind Gallup. They stay low through 1 and 2. Matt Kimball looking for the opportunity. There he goes to the inside. What a move. Double checkers on the Speedway, Donnie style. Here they come. Kimball got by Gallup. What a finish right there. Matt Kimball came across the line in 5th spot thanks to a real solid move out of the back straightaway going into the 3rd corner. And he was able to steal the number 5 finishing position away from Jeffrey Gallup. What a run to the finish. Hey, that's the kind of spirit we need to have in the grandstands around here. That's like football. We need to bring that style back. Your top 3 are down there at the start-finish line. We'll touch base with them in a moment. Finishing in the 4th spot was Donnie Lashua in car number 17. 5th, a rally in the last lap. The 50K, Matt Kimball, reeling down the 5th spot. 6th went to Jeffrey Gallup in car number 4. 7th went to Joey Durant. He finished in a solid 7th. Good performance for Joey, new to the modified ranks. Derek Roby, he finishes in the 8th position. Derek Rippett credited with 9. Kirk Alexander makes the top 10, followed by Andy Shaw, 11th. Kevin Iannarelli, 12th. Ryan Doucette finished in the 13th spot. Bobby Barrett, 14th. Rusty Poland, 15th. 16th went to Anthony Bello. Georgia Sherman is credited with 17th. And Colby Fournier with the number 18 position. Let's go trackside as my partner here, Randy Wheelock, is standing by with our top 3 finishes. Randy?
All right, thanks, John Spence. We're trying to get in here with Brett Missouri. A phenomenal run, my friend, to pick up the podium spot. What do you think of that deal?
What a great race that was. I mean, we got a little mishap earlier in the race, but, we came back and that's what we did.
Awesome job, awesome job. So, 40 in the books, 40 more to go. What do you got in store for these 2 guys and everyone else?
I'd look out.
There you go. There you've heard it now. Brett Missouri telling the boys up front to look out. We're going to go for a walk with our 2nd place finisher tonight, Brian Roby. No victory lane yet. But what do you think's coming in the next 4?
Oh, I think we were able to save enough there. We got enough for the second one. It's a good run for sure. We could definitely see it here and there than I did, but we're both good there at the end. We still got plenty left, so see if we can come back on that.
You look good out on the outside and on the inside. It didn't matter where you put it. Looked like it wanted to groove.
Oh, no doubt. The car was good for sure. We maybe just a hair off, but not bad at all. We'll get it right for the next one.
Great job. Brian Roby in for second spot. Let's see if we can get to the chat for our winner. I don't know if Donnie's got a bigger smile on his face or Jacob Perry. First place, buddy. Nice driving.
Thank you. This is for Norman III. He's been a huge supporter of mine since the start of my career. He got me into the Pro 4s and got me into everything else. So huge, huge thank you to him. I know he's looking out for us tonight. I turned it up, so we're gonna have a little work to do in the second one, but still staying at victory lane here in Lee. This is a dream come true. I had this race marked on our calendar all year. Of course, Brian had to come up to finish second, so didn't close up the points much, but no, we're here to have fun and we're here to trophy hunt. So let's go get another one at number 2.
Awesome. Jacob Perry, 1 of 1. Let's see what the second one brings in.
All right, we're going to have a bicycle number drawing here. Okay. All right, Mom and Dad, these are the winning tickets for the bicycles down at the store finish line. 545-2006. 545-2006. And then 545-2085. 545-2085. Have that ticket? Come on down to the start finish line. We have a bicycle for you. Okay, we need everyone out in Victory Lane to clear, please, at this time. Everybody that's out on Victory Lane on track, please clear. Okay, MRS will be back at the end of the show. I'm getting ready here to turn it over to my old buddy here. Huh? You know, Red McDonald's the first one that said they had 2 announcers going in at the same time. Somebody spotted that. Somebody told me that today. I went, man, I never even thought of that. But it is true. Anyway, it's all yours, my man.
Thank you, Spider. We get ready for the NEMA Lights, their portion.